Hello friends, I am Tejaswini from First by PC. Now we are going to learn about science of plants, botany. First of all, what we need to live? Yes, oxygen. Then from where we will get oxygen? Yes, from trees. Then trees will give only oxygen? No, it give carbon dioxide also. Then another thing we need to live is food. This food also will get from trees. Like this, many processes may occur in trees and some characteristics are present in trees. To know about that processes and characteristics in trees, we have to study the plants or trees scientifically. So, this scientific study is called botany. This scientific study is called botany, and that botany is science of plants. So, science of plants. Science of plants is botany. Science of plants. Science of plants, botany. Science of plants, botany. Then we can learn about botany. Botany. The term botany, from where it came? Yes, it came from Greek language. From the words bios. Bios means cattle. Bioskin means cattle feed. In course of time, the bioskin gave rise to botany, and botany gave birth to the word botany. The botany is science of plants, and to know about botany, first we have to know about biology. You know who is the father of biology? Yes, Aristotle is the father of biology. Then let's learn about biology. Biology is the study of living organisms. Living organisms includes animals, plants and mammals. So, it is not a small thing to state that what had been progressed in biology past 3 decades greater than past 20 centuries, but it made possible by advent of biophysical and biochemical techniques like chromatography, electrophoresis, centrifugation, and spectroscopy. What are there? Chromatography, electrophoresis, centrifugation, spectroscopy. These are the biophysical and biochemical techniques which are used to state that what had been progressed in past 30 centuries and past 20 centuries. So, now biology has 2 branches. What is that? Yes, botany and zoology. Botany is the study of plants and zoology is the study of animals. Then now we are going to learn botany. Botany. You know who is the father of botany? Yes, Theophrastus is the father of botany. Then this Theophrastus also studied external and internal structures of 500 plants, and he described in De Historia Plantarum. Who is the father of botany? Yes, father of botany is Theophrastus. Theophrastus is the father of botany. Theophrastus. And in which book he described about 500 plants? In De Historia Plantarum. What is this book? De Historia Plantarum. So, we can read that about 500 plants in De Historia Plantarum. Then branches of botany. On the basis of biochemistry and biophysics and molecular biology, this botany divided into branches. Let us assume botany is a tree. Then how this tree has branches? Botany also has branches. First, morphology. This morphology has two branches, external and internal. And this internal morphology has two branches, histology and anatomy. Second one, embryology. Third one, palynology. Fourth one, taxonomy. Fifth one, plant ecology. Sixth one, cytology, paleobotany, genetics, phytogeography, plant pathology, phycology, lichenology, mycology, bryology, teratology, physiology, and these are the branches of botany. And now we can see that definitions. What are their definitions? First branch is morphology, the study and description of different organs of a plant. It is a fundamental requisite for classification of plants. Morphology is the study and description of different organs of a plant. It is a fundamental requisite for classification of plants. Morphology is the study and description of organs of a plant. It means organs of a plant has stems, roots, leaves, like that. To study about that organs is called morphology. And this morphology also has two branches. One is external morphology and internal morphology. The study and description of external characters of plant organs like root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit and seed called external morphology. So, external morphology is a study of external organs of the plant like root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit and seed. So, in external morphology we can know how root functions in plant and how stem works in plant and how leaf, flower, fruit and seed works in plants. So, root absorbs water and minerals, stem passes water from one part to one part and leaf performs photosynthesis. It is about external morphology. And second one, internal morphology, the study of internal structure of different plant organs is called internal morphology. We know in plants tissue, cell are present inside the plant. So, is this internal morphology also divided into two parts, histology and anatomy. Histology is the study of different tissues present in the plant body. We know plant contains tissue. So, the study of different tissues present in the plant body is called histology. So, how that tissue works in plant is called histology. To study what is the structure of tissue and how it works in plant is called histology. And anatomy, the study of gross internal details of plant organs like root, stem, leaf, flower, etc. is called anatomy, the study of internal organs of the plant. Anatomy is the study of gross internal details of plant organs like root, stem, leaf, flower. So, anatomy is the study of internal organs of the plant. And second one, cytology, or we can say it as cell biology. Cytology is the study of structure and function of cell and cell organelle and their multiplications. Cytology is the study of structure and function of cell and cell organelles and their multiplication. It means we know plant has cell, that's how that cell works and what is the structure of cell and function of cell and cell organelles. Cell has nucleus, cytoplasm. What are their structures and what are their functions? It belongs to cell organelles and their multiplication. It reproduces by cell division. It is their multiplications. So, cytology is the study of structure and function of cell and cell organelles and their multiplications is called cytology. And third one, embryology. Embryology is the study of development of male and female gametophytes, formation of gametes, process of fertilization and development of embryo, endosperm and seed. In plant, due to reproduction, it may occur so many processes like male and female gametophytes. How the development of male and female gametophytes occurs in plants, we can study that in embryology. And formation of gametes is can also study in embryology. And process of fertilization. After development of male and female gametophytes, it forms gametes, male gametes and female gametes. We can call male gametes as gynoecium and female gametes as androecium. And that gynoecium and androecium fuses and it results as fertilization. After fertilization, zygote develops and zygote develops into embryo. It is development of embryo and that embryo develops into endosperm and that endosperm develops into seed and seed is covered by fruit. It means the development of male and female gametophytes after formation of gametes, after process of fertilization and after development of embryo, endosperm and seed. To study these processes is called embryology. And now fourth one. What is fourth one? Palynology. Palynology is the study of the development, structure and all other aspects related to microspores or pollen grains. It means palynology is the study of pollen grains. How that pollen grains develop into in plants and what is the structure of that pollen grains and what are their functions is about palynology. So, palynology is the study of development, structure and all other aspects related to microspores or pollen grains. Then what is the functions of pollen grains? It fuses with female gamete and forms zygote and it develops into embryo and it forms fruit. So, these includes in palynology. And fifth one, taxonomy or we can say as systematic botany. It deals with the identification, nomenclature and classification of plants into related groups on the basis of information obtained from different fields of botany. Taxonomy is nothing but arrangement of categories in a order. Like first identification, we will identify the characteristics and functions of plants and we will give name to that plants. After that we will classify it in one group is called classification. So, identification, they will identify the plant and afterwards we will give the name to plant and after that we will classify that plant in one group is called taxonomy. So, it deals with the identification, nomenclature and classification of plants into related groups on the basis of information obtained from different fields of botany is called taxonomy. And next, physiology, the study of different vital activities of plants like absorption of water and minerals, photosynthesis, respiration, nitrogen metabolism, growth, etc. In plants, so many activities are going, like one of that are absorption of water and minerals. Plants cannot perform directly, so its organs may perform that functions. For example, roots. Root absorbs water and minerals from soil and it also performs in nitrogen metabolism. It means it fixes the nitrogen in roots from the soil. So, roots functions are absorption of water and minerals and nitrogen metabolism. Photosynthesis is by leaves. Through the help of sunlight, leaves perform photosynthesis. And respirations, it occurs naturally in plants. And also growth. Growth and respiration occurs naturally in plants. So, in physiology, the physiology is the study of different vital activities of plants like absorption of water and minerals, photosynthesis, respiration, nitrogen metabolism, growth, etc. So, to study these vital activities in plants called physiology. Now, next one, plant ecology. What is plant ecology? The study of reciprocal relationship between plants and the environment in which they are living. From childhood, we will habituate in our native place. Like that, these plants also habituate in their place where they live. Is their environment. So, that relationship between that plant and environment. For example, some plants may grow in desert, some plants may grow in water, and some plants may grow in wet area, and some plants may grow in muddy area. So, to study that relationship between that plant and environment is called plant ecology. So, plant ecology is the study of reciprocal relationship between plants and the environment in which they are living. And next one, paleobotany. Paleobotany is the study of fossil plants. What is fossil plants? It means the plants which are dug out more than years in the earth. After dying, that also its products may seen in earth. It is called fossils. So, that characters are related to plants, then it is called fossil plants. What does it helps? It helps us in understanding the course of evolution of plants. It helps us in understanding the course of evolution of plants. It means from which time that plants are present on earth and its origin. We can study through paleobotany. So, paleobotany is the study of fossil plants and it helps us in understanding the course of evolution of plants. And next one, genetics. Genetics deals with all aspects related to genes such as their structure, synthesis, inheritance, mutations, etc. Genes comes from parents to their offsprings, and how that the structure of genes will be, and what is that synthesis of genes. It means how it works and for which purpose it present in the plant body. And inheritance, it means commonly it comes from the parents to offsprings, and how it will come from parents to offsprings we can see in inheritance. And mutations, in some generations genes may change. If suppose one large plant may produce short plant, and again that short plant may produce large plant. It means the genes came from one generation to another generation. So, the genes structure, their synthesis, inheritance and mutations. About this we can study in genetics. So, genetics deals with all aspects related to genes such as their structure, synthesis, inheritance, mutations, etc. So, this is genetics. And next one, phytogeography. Phytogeography is the study of geographical distribution of plants in the past and present. So, the graphical distribution, it means the distribution of plants according to their growth in some lands. Suppose our native place has some names, like that where that plant grows it also have some names. So, the study of geographical distribution of plants in the past and present is called phytogeography. Phytogeography is the study of geographical distribution of plants in the past and present. So, next one, plant pathology. Plant pathology is the study of causes, symptoms and control of plant disease. It means causes. through fungi, bacteria, some plants may get disease is causes and symptoms. Before the disease, some symptoms will be occur in plants. So, that is symptoms. And control of plant disease. Through this plant pathology, we can control the disease of the plant. For example, albugo. Through that, white spots are occur on leaves through albugo. So, that is belongs to pathology. So, plant pathology. The study of causes, symptoms and control of plant disease is called plant pathology. And next one, phycology. Phycology is the study of all aspects related to algae, which are chlorophyllous and autotrophic thallophytes. Here we can see algae is the chlorophyllous and autotrophic thallophytes. It means algae contains chlorophyll pigment and it may make their own food because it contains chlorophyll pigment, like it is also belongs to a green plant which makes their own food. So, to study this algae is called phycology. For example, some examples of algae is Chlamydomonas algae. Examples are Chlamydomonas, Vivox, Ulothrix. Chlamydomonas, Vivox, Ulothrix and Spirogyra. These are the examples of algae. So, algae are the aquatic animals, plants. So, Chlamydomonas, Vivox, Ulothrix, Spirogyra are the aquatic plants and it contains chlorophyll and autotrophic thallophytes. So, now we can go to mycology. The study of fungi which are non-chlorophyllous heterotrophic thallophytes. So, mycology is the study of fungi. Fungi are non-chlorophyllous and it is heterotrophic thallophytes. It means fungi is fully opposite to the algae. Fungi cannot make their own food and it contains non-chlorophyll. So, it cannot make their own food. And some examples of fungi. Some examples of fungi are albugo. Some examples of fungi are albugo, penicillium, Puccinia and yeast. These are the fungi examples: albugo, penicillium, Puccinia and yeast. These are non-chlorophyllous and heterotrophic thallophytes. So, it cannot make their own food. It belongs to study about these fungi is called mycology. So, mycology is the study of fungi which are non-chlorophyllous heterotrophic thallophytes. And next one, lichenology. Lichenology is the study of lichens which are a special group of plants in which an algal member and a fungal member live together as symbionts. Lichenology is the study of lichens and these lichens are the special group of plants. Why we will say it is a special group of plants? Because it contains both algal and fungal members as symbionts in lichens. So, it is called, so algal and fungal lives together is called lichens. So, the study of lichens which are a special group of plants in which an algal member and a fungal member live together as symbionts. Now, bryology. What is bryology? The study of bryophytes is called bryology. These bryophytes are the amphibians of the plants. Why we will say amphibians of the plants? Because bryophytes may live in land and on water also. So, bryophytes are amphibians of plants. Why we will say amphibians? Because it may grow on land and in also water. So, to study about that, bryology is called bryology is the study of bryophytes. And some examples of bryophytes is hornworts, liverworts and mosses. So, these hornworts, liverworts and mosses may grow in water or on land. So, these three are the examples of bryophytes, and bryophytes are called amphibians of the plant. So, the study of bryophytes is called bryology. And next one, pteridology. What is pteridology? The study of pteridophytes, also known as vesicular cryptogams. Pteridology is the study of pteridophytes. Why it can call as vesicular cryptogamy? Now we can see pteridophytes. Pteridophytes are the first terrestrial plants which possess vesicular tissue. So, it called as vesicular cryptogams. It is the first terrestrial plants which possess vesicular tissue. Terrestrial plants means it only grows on land. It can also possess vesicular tissue. So, the study of pteridophytes, also known as vesicular cryptogams. Pteridology is the study of pteridophytes, also known as vesicular cryptogams. It is terrestrial plants which also possess vesicular tissue, and some of the examples of pteridology are club mosses, horsetails, and ferns. These are the examples of club mosses, horsetails and ferns. It is the examples of pteridophytes. Pteridophytes are terrestrial plants and it possesses vesicular tissue. So, it is also known as vesicular cryptogams. So, we studied the branches of botany. What are that? Morphology. Morphology also has two branches, internal morphology and external morphology. And internal morphology also has two branches, that is histology and anatomy. Second one, cytology, or we can say as cell biology. So, in cytology we will study about cell organelle and then multiplications. Third one, embryology. There we will study about embryo, how the development of embryo occurs. And fourth one, palynology. Fifth one, taxonomy and physiology and plant ecology, paleobotany, phycology, mycology and lichenology and bryophytes, pteridophytes. So, we studied these many branches in botany. So, what are the branches? Again, we can see that branches. What are that? Botany has morphology. Morphology has two branches. What is that? External morphology and internal morphology. And internal morphology also has two branches, anatomy and histology, and cytology, second one, and embryology, palynology, taxonomy, physiology, plant ecology, paleobotany, genetics, phytogeography, plant pathology, phycology, mycology, lichenology, bryology, and pteridology. So, these 16 branches we studied in branches of botany. So, now we can see again science of plants and its origin. In Greek language, bios refers to cattle and bioskin to cattle feed. In course of time, bioskin gave rise to botany, which gave birth to the present widely used title botany. So, from bios, bioskin had came, and from bioskin, botany, and botanic, from botany, botany had came. And next one, morphology. Morphology, it deals with the study and description of different organs of a plant. It can be divided into two parts. One is external morphology, is the study and description of external characters of plant organs like root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit and seed, etc. And internal morphology is the study of internal structure of different plant organs. So, it also has two branches, histology and anatomy. Histology is the study of different tissues present in the plant, and anatomy. Anatomy is the study of gross internal details about plants like leaf, root, stem and etc. And next one, cytology, or we can say as cell biology, is the study of structure and functions of cell and cell organelles and their multiplications, and cytology also known as cell biology. So, next one, embryology. Embryology deals with the study of development of male and female gametophytes and formation of gametes, process of fertilization, development of embryo, endosperm and seed. And next one, palynology. Palynology is the study of the development, structure and all other aspects related to microspores and or pollen grains. So, palynology belongs to microspores or pollen grains. Next one, taxonomy. It deals with the identification, nomenclature and classification of plants into related groups on the basis of information obtained from different fields of botany. So, taxonomy deals with the identification, nomenclature and classification of plants. It is called taxonomy, and taxonomy also arrangement of categories in a order. Next one, physiology. It deals with the study of different vital activities of plants like absorption of water and minerals, photosynthesis, respiration, nitrogen metabolism, growth, etc. So, some vital activities are absorption of water and minerals, photosynthesis, respiration, nitrogen, metabolism, growth, etc. So, it includes in physiology. And next one, plant ecology. Plant ecology is the study of reciprocal relationship between the plants and environment in which they are living. So, plant ecology is the relationship between the plants and environment, is called plant ecology. And next one, paleobotany. Paleobotany deals with the study of fossil plants and it us in understanding the course of evolution in plants. So, paleobotany is the study of fossil plants. And next one, genetics. Genetics deals with the all aspects related to genes such as their structure, synthesis, inheritance, mutations, etc. So, genetics is the study of genes and how their structure, synthesis, inheritance and mutations, etc. These includes in genetics. And next one, phytogeography is the study of geographical distribution of plants in the past and present. So, phytogeography is the study of geographical distribution of plants in the past and present. So, next one, plant pathology. Plant pathology is the study of causes, symptoms and methods of control of plants disease. Simply, the plant pathology is the study of disease of plants and how it can be controlled and how, what is their symptoms. And second, phycology. Phycology is the study of all aspects related to algae which are chlorophyllous and autotrophic thallophytes. Phycology is the study of all aspects related to algae which are chlorophyllous and autotrophic thallophytes. So, algae contains chlorophyll pigment and it may make their own food. Next one, mycology. Mycology deals with the study of fungi which are non-chlorophyllous heterotrophic thallophytes. Mycology deals with the study of fungi which are non-chlorophyllous heterotrophic thallophytes. It means it do not contain chlorophyll pigment and it may not make their own food. Next one, lichenology. Lichenology is the study of lichens which are a special group of plants in which an algal member and an fungal member live together as symbionts. In lichens, algal member and fungal member live together as symbionts is called lichenology. Next one, bryology. Bryology is the study of bryophytes. So, bryophytes are called amphibians of the plant kingdom. Why it is called as amphibians? Because we already studied that bryophytes may live in water and also grow in land. So, it is called as amphibians of plant kingdom. So, pteridology. Pteridology is the study related to pteridophytes, also known as vascular cryptogams. So, these pteridophytes also possess vascular tissues. So, it is known as vascular cryptogams. So, pteridology also known as vascular cryptogams. So, now we studied these many branches in botany: morphology, external, internal and histology, anatomy, cytology, embryology, palynology, taxonomy, physiology, plant ecology, paleobotany, genetics, phytogeography, plant pathology, phycology, mycology, lichenology, bryology and pteridology. These many branches are present in botany. Again, what is science of plants? Yes, science of plants is botany. So, botany is like a tree and it has so many branches. So, this botany has 16 branches. So, we studied that 16 branches and again we can see the examples. Examples of mycology. Mycology is the study of algae. What are the examples of algae? Examples of algae is Chlamydomonas, and Spirogyra, Ulothrix and vivox. So algae, the examples of algae are Chlamydomonas, Pyrogyra, Ulothrix and vivox. What is algae? Algae contains chlorophyll pigment and it may make their own food. For examples, Chlamydomonas, Pyrogyra, Ulothrix, vivox. These 4 also aquatic plants. These 4 are aquatic plants and it contains chlorophyll pigment. So it make their own food is algae. So the study of algae is called mycology and phycology. Phycology is the study of fungi. What are the examples of fungi? Is albugo, Puccinia, yeast, albugo, Puccinia, yeast and penicillium. So albugo, Puccinia, yeast and penicillium are the examples of fungi and they are non-chlorophyllous and they are heterotrophic thallophytes. It is heterotrophic. So it cannot make their own food and it depends on others for food. Heterotrophic thallophytes. So albugo, Puccinia, yeast, penicillium are the examples of fungi. So fungi are non-chlorophyllous and heterotrophic thallophytes. Heterotrophic, it means it depends on others for food. And what is bryology? Bryology is the study of bryophytes. Bryology is the study of bryophytes. And some examples of bryophytes are liverworts, hornworts and mosses. Liverworts, hornworts, mosses. So some examples of bryophytes are liverworts, hornworts and mosses. It's are bryophytes. So it is called amphibians of these 3 may grow in water and also on land. So it called amphibians of the plant kingdom. Amphibians of plant kingdom, or we can say as amphibians of plants. So some examples of bryophytes are liverworts, hornworts, mosses. And pteridology. Pteridology is the study of pteridophytes. Some examples of pteridophytes are horsetails, club mosses, and fans. So it is also called as vesicular cryptogams. cryptogams. So why we will say vascular cryptogams? Because it is the first terrestrial plants and it possesses vascular tissue. So we can say as vascular cryptogams. So these are the examples of bryophytes and pteridophytes. At last again we can see what are the branches of botany. What are their? Morphology. Morphology has two branches, external and internal. Internal has two branches, histology and anatomy. And second one, cytology, embryology, palynology, taxonomy, physiology, plant ecology, paleobotany, genetics, phytogeography, phytopathology, phycology, mycology, lichenology, bryology and pteridology. These are the branches of botany. So what is botany? Botany is the science of plants. And from where the word botany came? From bios. Bios means cattle. Bioskin means cattle feed, and from there botany. From botany the word botany had came. Then botany is the branch of biology. Who is the father of biology? Aristotle is the father of biology. And who is the father of botany? Theophrastus is the father of botany. Then what the work done by Theophrastus? Theophrastus studied the external and internal structure of 500 plants and he described in De Historia Plantarum. So Theophrastus wrote the book De Historia Plantarum, and these branches of botany. And biology also some branches like biophysics, biochemistry and molecular biology. So these branches of biology and branches of botany belongs to science of plants. So now we learned science of plants and how the word botany came and how the word biology had came and what are the branches of botany and what are the branches of biology. We can study in science of plants. So we can assume that botany is a tree and how that branches, how the tree has branches. Like that botany also has branches. They has 16 branches. From the branches of botany we can study how the plant may perform their functions and what characteristics are present in plants. And thank you for watching this class.